Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Miss Natalie, and I'm a kindergarten teacher on a mission to empower you to confidently navigate your child's education. Before I dive in today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. I upload new videos every single Tuesday, and I would love to keep you in the loop so that you know when to watch the next one. Ah, yes, it's that time of year again, time for parent-teacher conferences. I know that every parent looks forward to dropping everything to show up at the schoolhouse to have a meeting about their child and just pray and pray and pray that they walk out with a smile on their face. Well, I want to let you know it doesn't have to be that way. So today we will dive into some tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your parent-teacher conference this year. Parent-teacher conferences are a time for the teacher and key family members to sit down and have a conference together about their child. During the conference, which will usually last anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, the group will meet together to discuss how the child is doing academically and socially. It is typically led by the teacher, but this is a great opportunity to talk, share your feelings, share your questions to make sure that the team is working together to support the child. You are on a team with your child's teacher. You are the home unit and they are the school unit, and this is your chance to meet behind the scenes to make sure that everything is working just the way that it should. If your child's been having some hesitancy about school or some concerns in school, this is also a really important time for your child to see that their teacher is speaking with their family too. This can really help them know, oh man, I can't pull a fast one here because they are actually talking. Or if your child's not invested in school, it shows that you care enough about them and their education to come up to the schoolhouse and talk with the teacher. But now that you know what it is, I'm sure the question on your mind is, how do you prepare for this? Today, I'm going to share the top 5 questions you should be asking at your parent-teacher conference. So I actually really do enjoy parent-teacher conferences. They do take a long time to complete, usually about a month to meet with every single family before and after school, but it is a really special time. I'm on the run so much as a teacher that I really don't get to sit and enjoy time with families and get to know them better. Your child's teacher will lead this meeting, so don't feel like you need to come in prepared or with specific paperwork. As you participate, listen for these answers, and if you don't hear them, at the end of that conference, ask and find out. The first question that you should be asking is, what will my child be able to do by the end of the school year? As your teacher explains what is expected by the end of the year, if you are confused by something or you want more clarification, ask if they have any work samples that you can look at. Now, I should say here, your teacher might not have work samples ready to go, but for example, if they're talking about the reading level that your child should be on by the end of the year, they should be able to provide you a copy of a book to look at and during the conference so you can see the difference between beginning of year reading expectations and end of year reading expectations. The second question you should be asking is, what are the biggest hurdles in this grade level? This will give you an idea of something that is coming up that is really normal for children this age to struggle with. As a parent, you can use that information to, 1, understand that when your child struggles with this, it's not a serious problem, it's something the kids have to work at. And 2, if you have time, maybe even prepare them or start working on it a little bit early so when that unit does come, they're not completely falling apart out of frustration. The third question you should be asking is, what is my child succeeding at? Give your kid's teacher a chance to brag on them a little bit, share that cute story, and you want to be able to walk out of the conference feeling like you did have a positive time. I know parent-teacher conferences can be a little bit intimidating, so make sure you build in space and time so that you can feel proud of your child. You deserve to feel proud of them. They're working really hard in school, even if their grades are not up to where they need to be. The fourth question is, how can I maintain my child's learning? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you need to ask about tutoring or paying for a special program, but this will give you an idea of a skill that children this age need to constantly work on to maintain, or an area that your child specifically needs support in. This way you can start to break out the flashcards or ask if you can get some extra resources to help them out. And finally, number 5, How can I support you, the teacher? When you ask your child's teacher this, they might say nothing right now. They might actually have something that they could use a little bit of support in. But asking this question really is a nice way to show your teacher that you are working on that team with them. To sum it up, the 5 questions that you should be asking during your parent-teacher conference are: what should my child be able to do by the end of the year? What are the biggest hurdles for this grade? 3, what are they succeeding at? 4, how can I maintain my child's learning? And 5, how can I support you? Conferences can be a really fun time. I know we're all very busy, but it's a chance to get to know your child's teacher better and get that snapshot of what your child is doing at school every day. My name is Natalie, and this is Primary Focus. Make sure that you have subscribed below, and I'm looking for new ideas for videos. Go ahead and leave me a comment with an idea that you have for something I could cover in a future one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.